Hello, this is Sir Squared here, and we're doing another tier list video, but today it's on the Berlin Major. Sorry I missed the invitational. Uh, I don't know, I just got a little bit busy, and today I'm doing this video with one of my friends, Glitch. Say hi, Glitch.
Hello.
Alright. Uh, Honestly, this looks like it's gonna be a really good major, but TSM's not in it, so it's kind of not a good major. TSM kind of falling off. They won the invitational, which I was really not I did not expect it at all. I thought TSM was gonna like barely make it to the playoffs. They won the invitational and they got ninth place stage one and eighth place stage two. So at least they got some SI points. Realistically, they have to make next major and not just make it, but win it if they want to make it to the invitational without going through the qualifiers again. And the teams honestly look pretty strong this major. I know there's no TSM, and some of the strongest teams like Dark Zero, they're not even in the major. It just shows how close each region is. But the tier list goes the winner at the top, top four, top eight, and then this is whoever gets grouped 12th through 9th, 13th through 16th. Uh, I'm probably going to start off with 13th through 16th, and I'll first say each group. Uh, Group A, which is known as kind of the group of death right now, Damwon then Rogue, NIP, and Exet. Uh, Group B, FaZe Clan, G2, Sandbox Gaming, and Sonics. Also from Sonics, this is Super's last major, so I really hope they do well. Uh, Group C, Gaming Gladiators, Oxygen Esports, W7M Esports, and Wolves Esports. And lastly, Group D, Astralis, who they got second place last major. They are the, uh, I guess, best team in the major right now. Like, they made it the farthest last major, and they made it here because Dark Zero didn't even make it. And so it's Astralis, Elevate, Furia, and M&M. Uh, we'll start with, I guess, Group A. Glitch, who do you think is going to be getting out first in that group? Who do you think's the worst group in Group A, or worst team in Group A?
I'd have to say NIP.
NIP.
Yeah.
For me, I mean it's pretty close. I think NIP could be there. I think Dem1 Kia and Xset are good. I also think Rogue has a lot of potential, and then NIP. They got 10th place stage one. Uh, they made it to this major, top four, obviously, and I think they got third place in the Copa Elite Six, which is what they have to do good in to qualify for this. Uh, I think they have a chance. I think this is gonna be a really close group, but I do agree. I think NIP will be in 13th through 16th. I actually do agree with that. Uh, let's go to group.
Well, because all other three teams are just better teams. Dan1, X, and Rogue. I think it's going to be close with those three, but NIP is by far the worst. It's not even going to get close, I don't think.
You don't think it's gonna be close? I think it's gonna be close. I think every team there is gonna get at least two wins. I think every team's gonna get at least two wins.
We'll have to see.
Yeah, honestly. Group B, FaZe Clan, Sonic, Sandbox, and G2. Which team do you think is gonna be the worst? I think I know which one you're gonna pick.
Sandbox.
Yeah, Sandbox. I'm not even really gonna say much. They got two new players, and one of their old players is now benched, or he's like kind of their coach. And I think they got Arkazi and Good Boy. So their team is a lot better now, but I don't think they're gonna do too good against FaZe, Sonics, and G2, who kind of slipped through like one of the best groups last major. So I kind of agree with that pick. Let's go to uh, Tier C or Group C. So Wolves, W7M, and Oxygen. Those three look like if there was another good team, Group of Death. But then it's Gaming Gladiators. Honestly, you can give in your input here, but I don't even really need to. I don't really need to think about it too much.
They're not going to do well.
Yeah, Gaming Gladiators just they're gonna be bad. And last Group D, Australis, Elevate, Eminem, and Furia. What do you think?
I think Elevate and Astralis are gonna come out on top. Honestly,
You think
both
they're
really good teams. Astralis is right now second place. Like you just can't beat that. Like they're like Eminem that has a chance, but Furia, nah. Furia's gonna get smoked.
You think
I
Furia
just
is
know
gonna be
it.
the 13th through 16th?
Yeah, probably.
You think Eminem's gonna do better?
Yeah,
Okay,
definitely.
okay. I actually kind of I don't know because Eminem, it's tough to say. Eminem's like a good team. I think two of their players got 100 kills in the European League, but Europe right now is the weakest region, and just because of that, I don't know if they're gonna like make it out of the group, but maybe they'll do better than Furia. But I think I'm just gonna put Eminem in the bottom one, just because the other teams are really good.
I'm putting Furia.
Well, honestly, I'll put Furia. I don't think Furia. I don't think Eminem. I don't think either of those two teams are gonna make it. So I'm gonna put Furia first because I feel like Elevate is just gonna really like destroy. Like that's gonna be the decider. Because I think Eminem, just how structured they are and stuff, I think they can beat Elevate. But Furia, I don't think they're gonna be able to compete against Elevate, to be honest. And then Astralis, I think they're just gonna go crazy. So I'm gonna do that, and then I might as well put Eminem in the 12th through 9th right now. So let's move back up to the top. Oh yeah, and Tyrant right now from Eminem. He was one of their best fraggers. He's like really not performing as well as normal. If he was performing well, I would consider putting them in playoffs, but uh, they're just gonna have to prove to otherwise. Europe's the worst region right now, and because Empire's having a few troubles there in Russia. All right, Group A. So now we have Damwon, Rogue, and Xet. Which team do you think is not gonna make it?
This one is probably the most difficult, but I'd have to say Rogue. I don't know.
Yeah,
They're
for
really
me
good
that's
on
the one.
paper. We just don't have a lot from them. I don't know.
Because I think Xset. I mean, NA has just proven right now that they're the best region. I think Xset just has to make it just because they're NA. I think they can compete against Rogue for sure. I think they'll beat Rogue, but I think NIP can beat Xset. So I don't
Um,
really know, to be honest, but Rogue just Spoit doesn't have much experience. Kanto isn't as good as he used to, but he has a lot of experience. Deepak, I don't think he's been playing any international. I think Rogue will do good. I just don't think they'll. I want them to make it. I don't
yeah,
know. I don't know how Demwon's gonna do either.
sports, but I don't know. I just don't see it really. I just
I
don't see it.
I kind of think Demwon's not gonna make it. I'm not gonna lie.
Really? What?
I don't think Demwon's gonna make because Xset's good, but
That one's definitely gonna make it.
I don't know
Surely.
that because the Gamers 8 tournament they didn't do that well. They didn't even make it to the top 4 out of 8 teams. I mean, they were hiding strats for sure, but like I don't know. I think
No, they're definitely gonna make
I
it.
just don't want to put Rogue there just because of Spoit kind of, but I think I kind of have to put Rogue in 12th through 9th, and I want them to do an upset, but I just think Xset's like really strong. Well, honestly, they kind of struggled, but like they got better even with them kind of struggling in the NA League. The NA League is just so tight right now. Like I think it was like ninth place to um second place or something like that. It was separated by 4 points. That is like insane.
I agree.
So I think Xset has to kind of make it through this group, and Rogue or Europe's kind of the worst region right now. I think if Wolves are in this group, maybe Wolves would make it out, but just I really want Rogue to prove me wrong on this.
I think Rogue has a chance, but I don't know. They have a chance, but I still don't think they're gonna win.
I
It's
think
possible.
literally everyone in this group has a chance to make it to the playoff. I think NIP has a chance of making it through. Like every team here does, because LATAM is still the second best region, pretty much. So you never know. Um, Group B. So there's FaZe Clan, Sonics, and G2. Now this is kind of tough call. I'm not gonna lie. This is might be my hardest decision.
I think FaZe and Sonics are gonna make it. To be
I
honest.
I kind of want I want to agree with that. Sonics are really good, but they kind of fell off last stage. They got eighth place. Uh, they did good this stage. They got second, even though TSM beat them. But FaZe like kind of has to make it. They're the good. They're the best LATAM team right now, I'd say. Um, G2 though they had a rough group last time. They had W7M, which was the best LATAM team, Heroic, best European team, and Dark Zero literally won the major, and they made it through the playoffs. So um, I think that they have a chance of making this. I really think G2 can make it. I'm gonna put faith in them.
Kind of a wild card with it,
Yeah,
but
I want to put faith in them here, but I don't. I'm gonna put them in ninth through 12th just because
yeah.
Sonics can really turn up here, best region of NA, and then FaZe Clan is just ridiculous. So I think if they were in a different group, if they're in Group C, maybe if they're going to Group D, they would have made it out. But just this group's tough. Lastly, Group C because we already did Group D. Gaming. So out of Oxygen, W7, and Wolves, that is rough. That is a rough decision.
I think W7M. To be honest, loses. I'm gonna be honest.
But they didn't do well last major just because they had 100 ping because they were playing like Mexico, while other teams had 9 ping. Like that is a big difference, and they
Yeah,
didn't
but
even do
Oxygen
horrible.
and Wolves, I feel like are just maybe better teams. Maybe not Wolves, but I could basically guarantee that Oxygen's gonna make it.
Yeah,
That I'm certain about.
Oxygen's definitely gonna make it. I feel like Oxygen just because NA dominance. I think Oxygen will make it, but W7 Wolves. I want to put. I can't. I think I'm gonna put Wolves as not 12th through ninth. I'm gonna put W7M just
I
because
agree.
we can't put all European teams. We have to have some confidence. We have to bring at least one of the European teams into the playoffs
Yeah,
here. Top
I
eight.
think the Wolves are gonna win.
All right, top eight here. So out of let's see, what are the teams? Out of Astralis, Demon Kia, Elevate, FaZe Clan, Oxygen, Sonics, Wolves, and Exet. What teams will get out? What we need to pick four of these teams that will get out. That cannot be in the same group. It can't be uh like let's see here. What am I saying? Oxygen and Wolves would not be able to play each other. Sonics and FaZe Clan would not be able to play each other. Astralis and Elevate wouldn't be able to play each other, and X and Dem1 wouldn't be able to play each other. So technically, two groups or like X and Dem1 would both be able to get out, but they just can't play each other the first game of the playoffs. That's just not how it works. I'm pretty sure. Uh, top eight though. What four teams would I want to choose to get out? Oof, this is rough. I think Xet will be one of them, just because
Yeah.
they're the weakest of the four NA teams in my opinion. Um, I don't think Sonics can make it this. I think I
I
want to
think
put.
Onyx are gonna.
I
What do you
think
think?
I gotta put Oxygen at least in top four already.
Yeah, Oxygen definitely. Oxygen definitely.
I'm gonna put
100%.
Wolves.
Oxygen's top four, at least.
I'm just gonna put them all in the top eight, top four, and then we can decide to switch stuff around if we need to. I think Elevate, we put them in top eight. Dem one, I want to put them in top four. I just want to do it.
I
Uh,
think
all right. So lastly, so the way I have it set up right now, I have top four Oxygen Phase, Dem one, Astralis, top eight Exet. Oh shoot, did I say? Okay, let me repeat. Sorry. Top four Oxygen Phase, Dem one, Astralis. Top eight Exet, Wolves, Elevate, Sonics. Does that sound like reasonable here?
I want to put the Wolves in top four because I really want to see them do good, but I don't think I can.
Yeah, they haven't really proven. They've made it to international competition, uh, at least sometimes. They've made it at least twice recently. They made it to the last major. They made the major where FaZe Clan was, and the one where they made it before the Invitational, uh, Sandbox beat them out and made it to the playoffs over Wolves, but they've improved a lot since then. Then last major, they were in a group of Astralis, BDS, Chiefs, and then there was them. Chiefs didn't win a single game, I'm pretty sure. And Wolves honestly kind of sold. Like, I don't know, just the other two teams were just really good, and both made the playoffs. They didn't. But I don't think Wolves are going to really get farther. I think XSET, I think they're good where they are. If they make it to playoffs, that's about what they could do, I think. Elevate,
Probably.
really aggressive. I don't think they're like a super top tier team right now. Although they've made it to both of these majors, they just didn't have their visa, so they couldn't make the last one. So it's hard to tell with them. Sonics, just they'll have to prove us. I mean, they already did an invitational, but they didn't even make it to the last event. I just think those teams above are like really good.
I'm thinking out of those four, Sonics is the least likely, to be honest.
Least
That's what I think.
likely?
Yeah, out of XSET, Wolves, Son. Well, not. No, maybe not actually. Maybe not. Never mind. No, never mind.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of agree with that. It's pretty close though. Exet and Sonics, I don't really know either the two of them.
I want to see the Wolves make it, but I don't know if they can. I really want to see them pull it off, though. I think that'd be great, but I can't really. I don't know. It'd be hard though.
I'm not gonna lie, I really want to switch G2 and Sonics out right now. I'm really thinking about it. Because Sonics, like, kind of struggled recently. They've kind of struggled. And internationally, we haven't seen them. But like, I feel like they can just turn up. But the last year, they did horrible in two of the majors. I kind of want to switch out G2 and Sonics right now.
I don't know. I don't think so, to be honest.
No? I really think G2 can slip through there. I know I'm like
Maybe,
kind of
but
a G2 fan, but like I think G2 like they did it against the winners of the entire major and then the top team of LATAM, the second best region, and Europe, their own region.
I don't know. I just don't think so, to be honest. I don't think so.
We'll keep it at that and we'll I'll just kind of hope they prove us wrong. I want Rogue and G2 to prove me wrong.
I want like Rogue. Yes, I love Rogue.
All
I
right,
do well, but I don't know.
let's focus on the top four here. So we have two NA teams. I think we're kind of overdoing Damwon Kia here, but I just really want to see them do well. And then FaZe Clan. So it's Astralis, Oxygen, FaZe
I think
Clan.
it might be a
Damn.
straw list, to be honest.
You think Astralis is gonna win?
Maybe. Well, I think it's gonna be one of the NA teams. I think it's gonna be one of the NA teams.
I think Damwon doesn't win this. I think they're the worst out of the four teams here. Um, I think Oxygen has a good chance, but like they've kind of like just sold. They Oxygen and Astralis versus each other last major, and Astralis beat them. And then I think FaZe Clan won the last thing. They won one of the majors somewhat recently, and I don't think like it'd be really hard for them to win another event. That'd be kind of crazy. But uh, FaZe Clan beats every NA team like a lot. Like FaZe Clan always wins against the NA teams. They just lose against the TSM. Like that's like for real. That's not me just saying, "Oh, I love TSM." They lose to TSM because TSM actually is really good against LATAM teams, and the other two teams, I think, could fall to FaZe Clan.
I think it's gonna be Astralis or Auction. I just think it's gonna be NA, to be honest. I think NA's.
Honestly, uh, hmm, Oxygen or Astralis here.
I want to say Oxygen, but I'm not sure.
Because I think this could be a FaZe Clan versus Astralis or FaZe Clan versus Oxygen Grand Final.
Yeah, I agree.
I think I want to put Astralis, but like you have to be real. I don't think they're gonna do as good as they did last event. They kind of struggle a little bit this stage. I think I kind of need to put Oxygen or FaZe in this.
I don't know. I'm not putting Phase. Phase? No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think Phase is gonna take it.
I think I'll put. I think Oxygen has a good chance of being the winners. I'm putting Oxygen. That's who I think is gonna win the major.
Yeah, I think I agree.
They've done really good internationally, and they're consistently really good. They lost against in the Invitational. I really don't remember who they lost against. I think it was the MIBR. I think MIBR like steamrolled them, like destroyed them, like 7-1, then 7-2 or something like that. It was ridiculous. So, but they still made it far, and I think they have a chance of winning this thing. So I'm gonna put Oxygen as the winners. I'll just recap everything. Uh, 13th through 16th is Furia, Gaming Gladiators, Sandbox, NIP. 9th through 12th is Eminem, Rogue, G2, W7M. Sorry to see all the European teams in there. I really think
Yeah.
they could do better, but uh, top
I
8.
just hope Rogue gets further. I want them to prove us wrong, but I don't know if I see it. To be
I mean,
honest,
I put TSM like pretty low in the Invitational, and then they end up winning. So
that is true.
I think G2 will make it through, honestly, but I don't know who they'd make it through from. I don't know who they'd beat.
Yeah.
Top 8, Exet, Wolves, Elevate, Sonics, which could be any team, honestly. For the next ones, FaZe, Damwon, Astralis. I really think we're overrating Damwon here. I think they'll make it to the playoffs, but I really don't feel like they'll like.
Really? I'm not sure.
I don't think they will, to be honest. They haven't really proven themselves after the Invitational.
I don't know. I think Danwon's top 4. I think
I'll leave
so.
them there. I want to see them there, but I don't think they're gonna.
I think they're gonna.
Yeah, FaZe, Damwon, Astralis is top 4. Then I think the grand final will be FaZe versus Oxygen or FaZe versus Astralis. Well, honestly, no. I think it'll just be FaZe versus Oxygen. It can go either way between those two, and I think Oxygen just wins out because they're NA dominance right now. But honestly, FaZe destroys NA teams. Just the only team I know that like always beats FaZe internationally is Liquid. So
Liquid. Yeah, a lot of big teams like Dark Zero, TSM, BDS, and Liquid didn't make it to this major, which I'm really disappointed in.
BDS did win the Gamers 8 tournament though.
Yeah, that is true, but I wish they made this.
Yeah, honestly, it would have been good to see like them, but I'm pretty happy with the team. I'm glad Eminem made it back internationally. Rogue, I love them. G2, I love them. I don't really like Wolves, but I'm glad that there's like a really good European team making it,
Yeah,
and I their play style is crazy and just fun to watch, I guess.
that is, yeah. Play very differently.
All right, well, I think that wraps up the video. We got the winner of Oxygen. Everyone in the comments just put in who you think you're gonna win, and if you don't agree with something, which all the G2 fans will not agree with this, and all the Spite fans won't agree with it, and again
Yeah.
with FaZe Clan. But I just put in what you guys think in the comments, and see you guys later. I'm glad you watched the video. See ya.